Welcome, friends. It's good to see you. My name is Remy, and I'm like if Fred Rogers had a goth cousin. We're going to be playing more Hollow Knight, Silksong. Uh, like, I don't even want to do any more of an intro than that. Honestly, I just want to get into the game so that I can be playing more Hollow Knight currently. So let's just do that. Um, where were we the last time we left off? We'd gone through the town of Bone Bottom. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to repeat that joke at least once a stream. Um, we had begun walking up the Pilgrim's Path. We met Chakra wielding rings, and then subsequently Chakra wielding rings vanished on us. Not vanished, they just went somewhere where we couldn't see them. Um, oh, right. We freed the Bell Beast, and now they're a giant puppy that takes us places. And on our way through, the marrow, we met a giant bug holding what appeared to be a jawbone as a weapon, and then subsequently died very quickly. So I guess that's what we're going to be doing as we start the stream tonight, is possibly getting murdered by a giant bug with a jawbone. Let's hit the live. That should look right. There we are. Nope, I forgot to activate the controller, and that was that doot-doodle you heard. And we're off. Right, we fell asleep under the big donger, which wouldn't be the first time. For me, I don't know what Mornis life has been like. Yes, so we came out this way. Well, we just lost all those rosaries to spikes, huh? That's fine. Currency is not a finite resource. As much as I was afraid it might be when we started up. Hi, Fox. Happy you joined me again. We're just making our way back to the boss fight that moved us last time. Oh, this is a bad place to fight this. Yeah, it remained a bad place to fight that, so much so that I should have gotten out of there and tried to do something else. But I didn't. It's fine. We can just get right back. Everything will be okay. Well, that one's on you, Pilgrim. I remain enamored by all these background shapes. In the sort of traditional artist way of being very, very into things that you know you are not good at. I love the background shapes in Hollow Knight because, of course, most of my backgrounds when I draw are single colors. Even though I'm alright, I guess, when I try and do, like, just landscapes, when the point of them is to create a space, then I feel alright doing it, but when the focus is supposed to be on, like, a character or a situation, I find it difficult to think about the environment they're in most of the time. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe I should examine both within myself and my habits as an artist. I'm so Silksong brained I couldn't stay away. No, I was about to say something, but I don't actually want to stand by that statement. Oh, hey, content warnings. Good job remembering me. So, Hollow Knight Silksong is has a lot of what I'm certain the ESRB calls fantasy violence. Sword play with very little gore, explosions. There are certainly bugs, if that is a thing that bothers you. There may be some body horror. Hollow Knight series has not been without body horror. I'm not certain what other content warnings I will need to give you, but we're gonna try our best to stay through it. Maybe I should look up does the dog die for this. And I will, but not right now. And content warnings for myself. I am a very strange person who makes weird sex jokes and sometimes talks about their trauma. I'll know when the second part's coming. The first part might come as a surprise. If that's not your vibe, that's totally okay. Alright, so this is where Jawbone McCree was at. Hey there. Who was in the Bible killed a whole bunch of people with a jawbone? Was it Samson? I want to say it was Samson. It's been quite a while since I've actually read my holy Bible. I almost called it the Holy fucking Bible because I was a big fan of Jay and Silent Bob for a long time. Right. I don't have a dash. I still cannot. Fortunately, you have big ol' anticipation frames on your slashes that still didn't help me because I couldn't move backwards quick enough. That's fine. We'll try that again. And then if we crash against Jawbone McCree one more time, then I'll just try and find a different way to go. I'm not even gonna go down there and try and fight that big one in that little corner this time. I'm just gonna skip that. I don't need the shards that badly. Oops. I also need to remember to more regularly. But that's something I feel confident in my ability to remember. Oh no, I just ran straight into him that time. That one's entirely on me. It is Samson. Samson inspired the tainted version. That story inspired the tainted version of the character Samson in Binding of Isaac. I cannot remember what tainted Samson looks like right now. I'm certain I unlocked it because I'm 100% at that game. 300% at that game. Whatever the, like... Not the wild one that I know you fucking did, where you maxed out every save file, but the one where you max out one save file. Is he like missing his lower jaw? That seems like a... That seems like an Edmund McMillan thing. we're at our maximum shards anyway, so I don't even need to worry about that. Alright, let's go... Actually, let's go get that cocoon back real quick. And then let's duck out of this room and try one of the other options we have. Down this way. Oh, I've not seen this sign before. A circle with a bunch of horizontal lines through it. Sort of looks like a sewer grate. And there's a door we can enter. It's over here. Well, first of all, there's a bench, so that's nice. That means we won't have to walk quite as far to get smashed by Sam next time.
Hey, Hobbies!
And, well... let's be generous and call them plushies. Of pilgrim-like bugs hanging from the ceiling. Not effigies at all. Plushies. Adorable. Hanging from the ceiling from chains. Someone was hailing us as we came down. Oh, hey, bud. Oi, you there. Get us out of here. Since when's a little light thievery with a lifelong sentence? Hurry it up, let us out quickly then. We got... Oh, how you should have a British accent then. Hurry it up, let us out quickly then. We got places to go, bugs to see, trinkets to pilfer. I either have to get around to you or... Oh, now I can just break them. Oh, you, I assumed that you were another prisoner, and maybe you were, but you're attacking me. With your massive bell on the end of the stick. Can I break that? Like I broke the other one? Yes, apparently. This is Grindle. Oh, free at last. Locked in here much too long we was. Nasty place to keep a poor little snitch bug like Grindle. Oh, you're smelling fancy. You got some pockets under your cloak. I know some goodies for us to pilfer. Beware your greed, thief. You'd be dead before your claw reached my cloak. Oh, never mind then, bully. Plenty of tasties lying around for us down here. We smells them.
Please.
Looking us up in a place like this, what a shameful act. Listening towards Australia just a little bit, but that's fine.
Please.
I hope. Straight pin. Tool acquired. Okay, cool. What does that do? Light throwing tool designed for rapid attacks. It goes up in the space that we haven't utilized yet, so that's good. And there's a bench right here, so we can sort that out. Samson from the Tainted Samson from Binding of Isaac has no shirt, and every 10 or 30 seconds he goes barbarian mode and whips a jawbone around for melee attacks. Oh, nice. You know, oh, right, because Samson's deal is the rage mechanic, isn't it? Yeah. He's honestly a lot of fun, doubly so with the Doom soundtrack mod. Ooh. First of all, love a good soundtrack mod. Second, am a massive sucker for the Doom soundtrack. Up and RB to use the pins. Okay. Yeah, we just have straight up a projectile weapon now. And okay. So, I went to go see if they would refill when we sat down on the bench, and it did, but it also cost us 30 shards to do that. So that's what shards are good for, in the interim between using them for wish granting, I suppose, is that they're a currency to refill our projectile. Cool. Oh, it's not a sewer grate, it's a cage. Okay. Well, that little piece of rock there sure is shaking. It's no good pretending it isn't. Oh, no. Right. That's what the falling rocks look like, I guess. They're usually covered up by the, like, foreground scenery, so I haven't gotten a good close look at one. But that's what that is, I suppose. Just gonna... Oh, well... I jumped to get out of the way of the big mask bug, but instead just jumped back up the hole I came. Transitioning the level and doing no one any good. Doom 2016 is another one of our favorite games. It's more September, but it is still a game that we plan on getting stuff from tattooed on our body. Oh, okay. Stop that by getting off the... Oops, keep forgetting that the /bag. It's a nervous rock, which is also my favorite subgenre. Here's the thing about nervous rock is that it's very good. It's quite fast, though, if you're not into that, and also all of the singers sound like David Byrne, which I really like David Byrne, but, you know, if you're not into that, you're not into that. Oh, what's the name of oh, I'm never gonna remember that. The artist who did better with you. Oh, that's also not the song I'm thinking of, is it? It doesn't matter. I'm talking all about these bugs here wearing the little bells on their heads. But there are little bugs with bells on their heads. They sort of look like helmets. They don't look like they offer much protection, but you know. Sometimes it's about the aesthetic. Deep docks. Alright. Get through. Oh. Well, that explodes. What even was that? Can I avoid hitting it again? Okay, it's these little, these sort of look like the, treasure chests that, were in Hollow Knight Classic. Kind of clamshell looking, things. Yeah, and apparently occasionally they drop, explosives. Oh, well. There was an elevator that I didn't notice. And let's ride it up because apparently it takes us to a bench. I desperately need to heal. Nope, still further up. Let's see what's on this plateau first, but not a lot. Just a little thing that gave us some shards. Ooh, now this looks like a better treasure chest. Oh, it's not a treasure chest. To inspect. Insert 30 rosaries. You have to pay for matches these days. I like very much Hornet's sitting posture with like one leg tucked under herself. Can't sit straight, not beating the lesbian allegation. Let's go back out here. Oh, there's chakra wielding rings again. See, the little bell on your head doesn't do any good if I'm attacking you from underneath. Think it through, you're flying. Your whole thing is that you're supposed to be above your enemy. You should, like, protect your butt more. It's like that, that plane diagram that they used to teach survivorship bias. Oh, I guess Chakra must be further below us because her voice is getting quieter. Hi there. Oh, I've just realized that Chakra, like, ducks down to talk to us like we're a toddler. Because she's, like, easily twice our height. Oh, fuck, what was your voice? Child-wielding needle, what do you make of this huge, groaning structure? The scale of it all impresses me. If this is merely an outpost in the citadel above, then the capital must be grand beyond measure. Yokala, perhaps so, but they must have prized indeed the work done here to build something so vast in such a dangerous place. Let's grab that map. Ah, crud. Bench, bellway, vendor, pins. God, how many fucking rosary do we need for that? 8 plus 6s, fucking 14 plus 6s, 20, 200 rosary units. And further, we're going to need to, like, do that quickly before Chakra vanishes again. Insert 50 rosaries for something. This isn't a bellway. It says specifically the bellway is the other direction. Or no, is that what that means? See, the iconography for the bellway is 3 arrows pointing to the right, and I guess I've been reading that as this way to Bellway, but if that's just what the iconography is, then it doesn't matter if it's to the left or right. It could just be here. Yeah, so we're gonna need another 50 rosary to open the Bellway. Let's go smack some pilgrims around, I guess. I also love Chakra. I don't have much more to say than she has a very pretty voice. Not the one I'm doing for her, the one that the voice actor is doing. The one I'm doing is like shit tier Lucy Lawless. Okay. So there's a switch on the ground, and when I flip the switch, it opens a pit down there that presumably I can go through. I'm not sure if I would like to go through that pit. But fuck it. Since when have I ever made good decisions? Okay, we can get right back by just going back up. But this is interesting. Underneath all of the lava and bones, there's all this machinery. Quiet down here. Shard bundle, presumably that's the shard equivalent of our rosary, necklace. Let's not break that. That cluster of shards, because we're at our maximum for shards anyway. Ooh, okay. Gosh, dang, that lava you spit is absolutely murderous. Let's just heal. Oh, what are these fuckers called in Metro? Please quit throwing lava rocks at us. How many rosary are we getting, like, per spell end? Nothing, but I would like it to be more. Because we have a lot of map accoutrements to buy. Come back here. No, I just want to talk. No. Alright. That's on me. On the other hand, that means we get to go back through that area we just went through and clean up more pilgrims. I could listen to that voice loop for fucking hours. Much like myself. Take you out. Seems like quite a small room to no good purpose. Maybe does stuff open on the other side of this, maybe? Those things on the side of the wall open like gates, perhaps? Whatever it is, they're not doing it right now, so... Crud. How many rosaries do we have? I wish there were a quicker way to do this. Oh, we have 120 rosaries on this necklace. Let's just snap that. Got this rosary snare. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
I see much wasted effort in these docks. There's too much flourish to the form of it all. The ways of others are strange indeed. Much more function than form, apparently, is our chakra. You and me both. You want to just, like, get together and put that voice loop on Infinite on YouTube and, I don't know, make out. That's all the pins, by the way. We managed to get them all in one go. I'm gonna crack some more pilgrims to try and get 50 to open that bellway before we go much further. To the right. We went to the left last time. To the right takes us further into this, into this machinery area. Okay. I didn't, actually read that because I wanted to comment on the space we were in. We hit a switch and it opened a door, which led us into, I don't know, this looks like an office. There's a work table at one corner we can inspect. At the 7th bell toll, send 13 measures, 4 beats smoke rock, 8 beats sweet smelt, Marco fealty all workers. At the 9th bell toll, send 20 measures, 2 beats smoke rock, 7 beats sweet melt, Marco fealty all workers. So, alright. Well, not a boss arena. Nope, not a boss arena. It is a fight. One of the, wave battles. I just did that without meaning to. Meant to heal and instead used, the spear throw. There we go. The enemies here aren't dropping rosary, which I guess makes sense, because that would be a really easy way to just farm Oh, that's why you have bells on your head. I can't do a diagonal slash at you. So they just tink off your bell ends. Damn it, come back here. Okay. Well, that taken care of, and the room now empty. There are some platforms in the center. Excuse me. I learned my lesson from Sunday and went and got myself a big cup of water first, so that I can continually hydrate throughout the process, thus saving my voice a little bit. Oh! You're big. I want to come back to you. Let's go to the left and see what's to the left first. Oh, good. A bench. Just enough. And then this opens the gate that leads back to where Chopper was, I think. Yeah, we go up from here and kick open that thing. Did we get any rosary for beating that wave battle at all? We do not. Oh, look at you. Working diligently with your tiny tools and your massive fucking hands. What do you have to say for yourself? Forge daughter. Oh, small pointy bug, why do you bother us at our work?
Nesvia?
The sound of your craft called me to investigate. What is your duty here? Are you a smith of some kind? A smith? Hardly so crude. We are Forge daughter. How can a pointy bug not tell? Ours is the ancient line and honored role. These docks and lands around are fortunate to have our skills.
Buenera.
If you're as talented as you suggest, would you lend me your aid? I've lacked for my usual tools, and I suspect you could craft fine replacements.
Viona.
Blades and traps, no doubt. We know your type.
That's fine.
Of sorts, but maybe strange to this land? Some would likely prove fine challenge for your craft.
Mario.
Oh. Then we'll construct them, but you'll provide the materials and compensation for our time. Correct. Ooh. What do we have? The Sting Shard. A vicious stabbing trap. We can build it, just know it disturbs us, these devious implements you conceive to kill. A magma bell. This trinket is our own invention, and wards against the deadly lava and heat around these docks. The workers used to request them of us, now they've lost the mind to care. So does that mean we can swim in the lava? That's certainly not what that means, right? I mean, I guess we'll have to buy it to see. These require both rosary, which we don't have enough of, and craft metal, which we have some of. A crafting kit. Crafting by claw alone produces inferior results. With this kit, you can craft finer, sharper, and deadlier tools, if that is your wish. And a shard bundle.
Viona.
Farewell then. If you require our craft, this forge is always hot. Just like you, big ma'am, Forge daughter. What about you, little fella down here shoveling lava? If you need something, talk to the boss. I'm busy. That's fair. Yeah, the Forge Daughter is themselves shaped like a massive bell with a smaller dingly bell on top. I don't. So here's the thing. I sort of want to slash at Forge Daughter to see if she will make a noise. But I'm afraid that something bad will happen if I try that. I also enjoy that she's just very giggly and immersed in her work. Yep. Okay, we can't get out that way. That sounds like it sounds like someone singing, which, so I presume it's Sherma, but a lot of people sing in this game apparently. So maybe not. Can't get up that way. Don't have enough jump space for it. Here's Shocker again. Let's take out some pilgrims. Shoot, try and open that bellway first real quick before we start grinding for that. Those tools. Oh, there's two were like right. Pardon me? Thank you. Actually, speaking of farming, this is probably a good place to just come and do that. That's like guaranteed 14 rosary. It's like that one room. Zay said, clarifying nothing. In Shadowrun for the SNES, there was an area like just to the side of the combat arena that always had like 2 wizards in it that you could take out pretty easy for like 140 win. Is it pronounced yen? It's New Yen, right? It's spelled New Yen, and I think that's the intention is that it is New Yen, but I don't know if it's win like the names. Hey, Shadowrun fans. Better fans of Shadowrun than me. Get at me. Yes, in fact, I think I can just get away with doing this a few times. 46, just one more. What's the count overall? It's 14 from them, and then 8 from the flying pilgrim we meet on the way in. Oh, I forgot to take my Flonase. That's why I feel like I sound like crap. I'll do that on break. I haven't needed it for like months. I don't know what's happening. I guess it's just that it's coming around to winter and everything's a little more humid outside of doors. So. No, come back here. I can't take the physical manifestation of your devotion and faith if you run away from me. There we are. No, bellway's this way. There we go. Rosary. I'm similar. Season changing always does that to me too. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. That's why the bellway was closed, was because there was a massive metal plate covering the floor, and the floor is what the Bell Beast digs through when we get here. Hey there. I'm happy to see you again. It's not just that the Bell Beast purrs, it's that when they purr, the controller vibrates in your hand very slightly. I get, right, that this is gonna be a plush at some point. And I'm not even fucking mad. We can go back to Bone Bottom. Actually, let's go back to Bone Bottom and see if there are new wishes on the wish wall that we can try to grant. The fearful pilgrim has decided that they don't want to be in a place where a giant puppy might suddenly appear without warning, which is fair. I hope it is. I wish to snuggle them. Like, I have a very limited sort of want for more plushes in my life. Just from a cost-benefit analysis sort of thing. But I'd consider it. No, there are no more wishes to wish for to grant on the wish wall. Peb still has some stuff for us, but it's quite expensive. How about you, little Pilgrim? No, you do not have anything new to say at the moment. I sort of forgot about them in the moment while we were playing, but let's go back and talk to the Moss Maiden back here real quick, because she did invite us to come back whenever we had a mind to. And I was so overdosed on wonder that I had lost my mind to. What duty binds you to this old chapel, madam? The structure barely stands, and I see no sign of congregation.
Torodano.
Oh, I forgot I didn't give you the snail cadence. Let me do that. Aye, gone, a lot of them, fled and hidden, but I'm not leaving till I've set this place right. It's that citadel above, you see, and even now, in Farloom's long decline, the simple bugs, they're witless before it, too grand, too majestic, too powerful.
Oh, Alero.
This building's state is a sad example of those who dare to suggest another path.
Fire.
Few are as foreign as you, that's your, baseline. Really valid, I'm kind of that way too, but them, listen, your feelings are also valid. I feel that it would be... I understand the person who wouldn't want to snuggle the giant bug puppy. I do get it. I'm not here to say that that person is wrong. But... I would, and would like to. Oh, okay. Here's Chakra. This is where you are when you're not out in the world. This outpost that the shambling pilgrim bugs have built for themselves on Daku. Where are the armaments, the watch poles? Never have I seen such a poorly defended encampment. The pilgrims here seem to have no mind for war, Chakra. I suspect most depart for the citadel soon after their arrival.
Yes, correct.
Huh, if they persist in their carelessness, they will find only death in these harsh lands. We can still buy markers, but I'm not going to do
Los Kakor.
From this safe vantage, I can keep watch for threats while I work. These lowlands are brittle and dangerous. Keep your weapon close. Will do. Let's take that bellway back to the Molten Marrow? That's not what it was called. Aw. They're sleeping. Hey, I have to... Hey, sorry. We're gonna go back to the deep docks. Is the sound balance better now? I remembered because I actually went and, like, made a note and did the audio ducking thing, so the sound of the game should be lowering a useful amount when I'm speaking, than be quite audible the rest of the time. And it is still a little bit of a back and forth. I can maybe change like I'll be going back and listening to it myself because that's just what I do. But I'm trying to get other people because I'm not the one. What places did we need? Oh, right. We needed the reviews for tool designs. No, they're down. How many? It's over 100, 140 and 110, and then the crafting kit.
Purovara.
Alright, and given that not a lot more to do over here, let's keep going through these. Huh, nope. There's no way we can make that jump, right? No, there isn't. And furthermore, I think we're not supposed to. I think we're supposed to get the... I think we're supposed to grind to get the lava tool that Forge Daughter is selling. And then that will be the thing that allows us to traverse that because waves by lava. So let's go back this way. Oh no, right, we came this way and then we died. Because of, yeah, that. The lava explosion. Little magmas here. We're going to call them magmas. Magma were better than Etch a Sketch because they didn't, like, suddenly get stuck from turning mechanisms. I will stand by that statement. This is the hill I've chosen. So that looks like lava rock down there. Is that going to hurt me when I stand on it? Yes, it is. So let's not do that. Oh, no, the lava tool probably helps protect that specifically. I don't know if it does. I kept calling it lava, but it's not, isn't it? Because we're underground. So it's magma by definition. Oops, what do we have? Oh, it's kind of killing. And then the soul Okay. So there's a grate in the floor. Clearly we can go down this way, not right now because it's not open. Just get these rosary beads and get running. Yeah, you were just sort of taking a nap, and I agree with me that that's rude. Cruel is what it is. On the other hand, you were guarding treasure, so... Oof, okay, no, back up. We're gonna back up and reassess that before we try and get into that fight, because we have exactly one face left. And I don't want to lose it doing something silly. Okay, apparently you can hit yourself with the lava ball, so that's molten rock ball rather. There we go. Oh, we're cracking open our cracking open our cocoon. It was fun to say. Got us to 127 rosary, which is enough to get that lava tank, but we're gonna have to come back for it because I did fall into the magma and die. That's an easy fix. We'll just go back there and not die this time.
Ada!
It's simple. I don't know why you're having so much of a problem with it. Don't die. I mean that sincerely. Please, you out there, I'm speaking to you specifically, don't die. There's only so much you can control options. Alright, let's go back and grab that, and then we can grab our lava tool, and that'll, I don't know, probably open a couple of pathways for us. It'll certainly help us with that one room with all of the molten rock.
Hey!
Just gotta be much careful, much more careful rather, getting back to our... Excellent. Didn't even get hit, that's alright. Make sure to keep up that swirling work. Now we'll just hop our way back up this now cleared path. And remember not to rest at that bench on the way to Fort Goddard's board. Quite strange to say it like that. Says resting there would reset all the enemies, and I don't want to do that.
Fa, Viona.
There we go, magma bell. Oh, we're gonna have to sit there anyway to change out the tools, aren't we? Oh, that's fine.
Borovara.
A fair exchange made, Pointy Bug. Now our work calls. Return again if you find need of our trade and talent.
Oh,
I'm trying to, like, because she's just so big, is the thing. I'm encased entirely in bell steel. I'm trying to make that voice resonant, but I think it's not working the way I want it. Did not actually equip the damn thing, did I? No, sure didn't. So let's go back and do that. There we go. And... da-da. Oh, Druid's Eye. It's fine to change that out, I guess. Reduces the damage taken to flame and the magma. Reduces, not gets rid of. So, I don't know, let's go to that molten. Just kind of see what happens. Boy. I could have done that much more effectively. Instead, I got taken by the magma doodles again. Unfortunately, it's not a long walk to get back here. So there's that. No. There we go. Hit you from a distance. That's what we want. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, so let's see if we can walk on this now. Okay, so we can, when we do so, the icon that shows the flame barrier fizzles a little bit and then goes out. So we have a limited amount of time in which it is safe to walk on the molten. And then it takes a little bit for it I suppose being our best place to do that, to sort of jump as we walk across so we're not constantly wearing down that timer. Can we see how long that timer is for? Nope, we just kind of gotta realize. It probably is consecutively, so the hot foot jumping is probably that. Well, I've done that wrong. And fallen, but it's fine. And a switch, which took those lava platforms on chains and rearranged them, so now we can get to the other side. Still have more information to do. What the shit was that? Picked up a thing that I just simply haven't seen before. Up here. What is that? Spool fragment. One half of an artifact left behind by the weavers designed to hold and collect silk. A completed spool will allow one to hold more silk within their shell. Oh, okay. This is the So masks are our pieces of heart, and when we get enough of them, we get another chunk of our health bar. The spool is the same thing except for our spindle, which let us do our skills more often. Fantastic. Glad you found that. So the door at the bottom of the I feel like we did. Oh yeah, this is where pilgrims got lost. We'll just heal real quick. Oh no, we don't have enough heaps. Okay. That's fine. We'll just not get hit. Simple. Who takes damage? That's so last season. Just go sit on a bench and get all of our health back real quick. Just like for no reason. And now I guess we take this and go see whether or not we can walk through magma with this as well. Yep. So we can not. Fortunately, it doesn't kill us instantly. So there's that. It does mean at a little bit of a loss of where to go. Let's sit at the bench and have a look at our map very quickly. So did we go that way? There's a path like far up above us, but we can't reach there. That's the big vertical room that Shocker was just in before she left, and we can't jump up to the platform that we would need to get to in order to go that way. So it's one of these other two spaces that go up to the right, I suppose. So we just need to go up a screen or two and then traipse from there. Okay, we can't go this way either. We can't go this way either, because there's a gate mechanism up there. Oh, can we use our, pardon me. I was wondering if we could use our, projectile to hit the switch over there, which will ensure that we escape. But those don't do that. So we need another way to go. A little bit further up. No, this is the big room that we couldn't reach the platform for, so it's not here. So we need to go to the left one more screen and go up that way. gate here. Damn it. Huh. Baffling. So, where are we meant to go? That way's blocked by lava. Those two ways are blocked by gates. We can't get up that way. Unless we pogo off the head of that one flying felon. Which I guess we can do. Hey, no, come on up here. I wish we could use you as a platform. Well, that would have worked if I had been a little bit more on balls, or on bell, I suppose. Now, come on. Be good. No, not quite. I can do that. I need you to cooperate. Be in a place that's useful for me. Get down here. Alright, so how about this? Let's get you further down here. So I can kite you into... Huh, no, it's not doing that either. I wonder if there's a switch I can hit that'll raise that other platform on a chain. I bet there is, but I just didn't see it. Let's go look. Yep, there it is. It was right out in the open. I just absolutely didn't see it. Silly of me. It's starting, I think, to get Hornet's diagonal slash. I know I won't get really good at Hornet's diagonal slash. That's not sort of, okay. That's not the sort of thing I have the coordination to do. Although I will be very, very excited to see, like, speedrun strats where a much more skilled player than me is jumping around, down slapping and everything, and just clearing the whole game without having to fucking around. You're also adorable. Sort of... Sort of like an ostrich, if an ostrich was made of bone. I guess it's kite. Not bone. Bugs. There we go. Just a big spear slab. Flat shoots out. Oh, you're new. And you vanished immediately. So you come back. There's like a little red warrior bug up there. Over by that rosary. Let's go around. back on your leg. So we'll halfway up there, but I'm gonna go check out that. Nope, I got exactly one look at you. I hope we meet again someday. Oop. Yeah, that's new. Sort of mushroom locust thing. Yeah, I guess the zone is starting to change because we're seeing less bone-like animals and more mushroom-like animals. I know you mentioned you set up the audio ducking. The game can stand to be turned down a bit. Either it's loud or y'all are quiet. Two things can be true, but I can't turn myself up anymore. So let's turn the audio down. By just a touch. We could probably stand to make the ducking a little more aggressive. Yeah, it's actually barely doing any it's actually doing barely any of the... There's a word I want, it's gone. Depression. That it's meant to be doing. That's our fault. We can fiddle with that. Okay. Let's just pause for a moment. Water doesn't help if you don't remember to drink it. Yeah, the audio stuff is difficult. Audio's haunted. That's the thing. Audio's haunted. Audio continues to be haunted. Audio will probably never stop being haunted. You just gotta try and remember and compensate. Well, that's probably taking care of itself. Oh, okay. I was wondering if the UI there was going to tell me how many spindle bits I needed for to use the sphere. And yes, it does. The sphere icon lights up when I have it. Gone. There we go. Actually, so that we don't have to walk so far, this is saying there's a bench over here. Let's take advantage of it. Let's not take advantage of it because we need to pay 30 rosaries for it, and we don't have that. So let's go get our cocoon back, which almost certainly has more than 30 rosaries in it. Rosary beads, I guess. The individual beads aren't the rosary. The rosary is the string of beads. Oop. Nope. Come back. Yes, please insert 30 years. So, I was just, while the bell platform was raising, I was sitting and wondering why there's not a little piece of music here, because the dun 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 motif from the from all the, I was about to call them the restrooms, which I suppose they are. Let's go with bench areas. In the original Hollow Knight was something that was very, very it remains very dear to my heart. And I was wondering if maybe if we sat here long enough, the bells on the bell platform would start dinging a little song and down, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Actually, we have like over 100 rosary. Let's go back down and grab that other. God, stop! Grab that other tool from the Forged Daughter part.
Hey!
It could be a Forged Maiden also. I'm not interested in asking questions like that about her personal life. But she's certainly a Forged Daughter. I was thinking of utilizing the spear much, much more. It's just good. The access yeah. Come on. I don't even care about the shards. I have a lot of shards. I just need to use you to refill my spool. So I can maybe heal sometime between here and my destination. I'm gonna go that far now. There we go. Got that heal. Just walk over this way. Do we have enough rosary beads, honestly? 129. I think the thing is 140. Let's just go clear out that one. And that should give us enough. Yeah, there we go. To almost 150. That'll absolutely clear us that. Well, pretty damn good if I fall directly into the lava.
Mario.
Okay, let's take this sting shard. Kind of looks like Yuffie's
Salmene.
tire iron. Blade. You know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and mess up this match before we move on. So I only get 6 of these. Versus, whatever it was, 12 of the, sort of kunai projectiles. What does this do? Oh, it's the other thing from her boss fight. The spiky things that appear on thin, threads. That's neat. I'm not going to use those as much as I'm going to use the straight pins, so let's use the straight pins instead. I mean, I guess my question is, when do I get the parry? Because that's the last part of her kit that's missing. I love those things. What's the use case that you find for them? 'Cause... Oh, I bet they'd work really well against Samson, huh? Go back and try that fight again, actually, now that we have all of these extra things? Before we try and move too far forward into, whatever the hell else there is. They're just nice for extra damage in a room. Yeah, makes sense. I am going to go back and try that boss fight. And see if my new tools will carry me through that encounter. Okay, it's not here. Crap, where was it? Even further back through the arrow? Yeah, it must have been. Because we didn't get this. Because we definitely met Samson before we got to Eagles. Oh, there's a mask shard in there that we can get to right now. You can just set him and forget him. Nice. I think I will, I'll try them out and see how they go. I'll try them out and see how they go eventually, but right now I just want to use the things. Try the things that are that I can see the obvious use for. It's fine. We'll make our way back there, no sweat. Or, you know, some amount of sweat because there's lava everywhere. Do bugs sweat? I don't think bugs sweat. Hey, amateur etymologist, unless that is the study of words, do bugs sweat? It's one of these things where occasionally I remember, oh right, I should be saying something like, make a comment down below, or like, share, and subscribe, because like that's best practice on the channel, or what the fuck ever. And it does, and it legitimately does help. I've talked about this before, because it's the, even if a person is enjoying the thing you're doing, it might not occur to them organically that they should follow a channel or leave a comment, and reminding them that they can interact with you in that way is, you know, useful to help them remember that they wish, or help guide them to that decision. A little bit of everyday hip. I don't know, it feels... It still feels scummy a little bit. What was your name? Grundle. Hey. What did you have up your sleeve? Oh, you're still hanging around then? Quiet in here. Good for riding out. You got some little clicky clackies on you then? The rolly roundies? What the shops like to swap for? Oh, share some of your little clicky clackies with us. Help us fill our pockets. If you do, we'll share a sneaky secret with you. Sure. Why not? I like secrets. Oh, into Grendel's pockets they go. And for you, a secret to remember us by. Beneath here and further on the burly bellheads of a big, hot, gleaming hive, full of all sorts of tasty snitchables. But there's this big gate they've got down in its belly, shut tight, locked up. If you could wriggle through, you'd get your claws on all kinds of goodies. We can get more secrets, apparently. You know where all them dreary raggities are camping, back near the old chapel? Well, beyond that chapel is a dirty great grave. Not much in there but husks, right? But, my sniffer tells me there's something worth the trouble buried down at the bottom. Can I just keep going? Well, one more. More or less depletes all of our rosary beads, but sure. There's lots of pickings around here, right? Well, it's all nothing compared to what they got hidden up above us. The great citadel, they call it. A golden palace groaning with goodies. Never could steal it all in 1,000 snitchbug lifetimes, they reckon. Ah, yes, that's where old Grindel's heading. Don't you dare follow us, though. We want it all for ourselves. Can't tell if... Grindel's plural or just has a regional accent. Either way, I support them. It's this way, right? Yes. burrow. But it ended up not mattering. Still died. How did we get back? Do we want to get back? We're like, we gave all of our rosaries to Grendel. I guess we're like right here. We should maybe just take it for the look of it. Oh, we don't lose our shards when we die, do we? No, because we just use some to refill our pack of pins. Go ahead and get these 3 rosary back, and then just sort of leave Samson alone for a minute, I think, until we have some more, movement abilities. Now there's not up. Well, can we go up from here? It looks like we haven't gone up from here. No, not there. Over to the left and then up. I mean, there's a way we just didn't go this way. Okay. We got a little oof. We got a little zone full of those bouncy flowers, so, well, that's good. Time to get really good at that diagonal dash. Which, actually, we made it out of there pretty quick. I got like 70 rosary beads for our trouble. I mean, let's again talk about tutorializing, right? If we had actually encountered this when we were meant to, as opposed to, you know, forgetting about it. We are introduced to the bouncy flowers. Over there, we have where there is no detriment to messing up on the bouncy flowers. And then there's a couple little areas here that have like spikes underneath them or enemies around them, so there's a little bit more stakes, but still low stakes, so you can try and feel out how it works. Then you come up here, and there's a little pathway where you have to show that you understand how that mechanic works with a nice reward at the end. Game design. No, we cannot push that big bell out of the room. But maybe we can do something with it if anything. If we hit it enough times, there's enough stuff falls from ceiling to ceiling caves in. Not sure about it. Oh, right, there's Samson. I'm in my head a little bit. I'm feeling frustrated at myself the way I told that bug I was just using it for heals. not true. It's not true, and it was mean to say. Ow. Well, the bench is just up there. Let's just go back to the bench. And heal. I mean, yes. This is the way we should be going. Let's try not to drop in the middle of an ambush while we do that. There's a bench at the top of this next room. Let's sit there, and then we'll go on our break. All right. So I'm gonna stand up and do a little stretch, get some water. Suggest that you do whatever self-care is useful to you. Before I do, I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, Palestinian and Ukrainian lives matter. There are many ways to stand in solidarity with your fellow travelers on this earth. I like myself to push for mutual aid because it's a way to help people who are suffering right now immediately so that we can all be healthy, happy, and safe, and pull a little harder together. So, what I'm also going to do during this time is go to my social media of choice, which is Mastodon, and check out the hashtag mutual aid there. Suggest you go whatever mutual aid of initiatives are available in the places where you operate. The only way we get out of this is through. The only way we get through this is together. And I will catch you back here in like 3 to 5 minutes. Please join me then. Hey there. So over the break, I took my nasal spray, and I immediately feel as though my voice is better because I don't feel clogged the hell up. So that's nice. I also got some water and ate a packet of sugar straight up, because that's the sort of life I lead. One full of danger, and just eating raw packets of sugar. Have done since I was little, by the way. Don't really know what that is. Might be diabetic now that I'm thinking about it. That's something I should probably check once my medical benefits kick in. You don't have to apologize for being quiet in chat. You and indeed no one is under any sort of obligation to be here. I appreciate you choosing to spend time in the same location as me. I do know what I'm like, and I understand that it can occasionally be a hardship. But for right now, let's, me and my newly cleansed airways, go back down here into Deep Docks. Where the heck are we going? We're going up from here. Nope, over this way. I don't think you are. You are. That's very nice of you to say. I believe that you mean it. I still feel the way I feel about myself sometimes. That's another thing I should probably look into once my medical benefits kick in. Let's see where the psych. Let's see what the psych budget is like. Same though. I feel like a lot of folks I know feel this way. It's theirs, and there's it, and it's there, and we're all it, and we're in it. Unfortunately, together we're all there in that. Still here together, unfortunately. And maybe one day we won't be. And in the meantime, don't die. Always, forever, in the together. I like that very much. Is it from something? If it's from something, I would enjoy knowing what it was from. No, I just typed the words. Listen, they're great words, but here's the thing about it now, is because there's not a set cadence to say them to, my brain has filled in with not bring the pain, the mindless self-indulgence track, always, forever, in the together. I like my coffee black just like my leather. Oh, there's that warrior bug we saw a little while ago. Let's see if they're going to attack us. Oh, there's a couple of them surrounding that little campfire. Oh, yep. Another little boss fight arena. Well, one of them stuck around and attacked us, and the other one fucked off. Which was probably smart. Right, they're ants. They're ants. They can lift 40 times their own body weight. Like, oh, no, I probably shouldn't say those words, actually. Those aren't my words to say. They're rough customers is the thing. We did die like immediately. Let's see how that goes. I'll just be a little more cautious this time. Please. So the little ones on the ground, fortunately, they're not actually attacking, they're just sort of going back and forth. Let's go ahead and heal. Why not? Since we're not in immediate danger. I've been calling them mushrooms, but you're right, they are more ants. Oh, there's the other one. And the big warrior ones have little ruffs around their neck, because presumably they're ant lions. Well, it's not really how I wanted that to happen. I hit the spear thrust again instead of the heal. So let's go back down to that bench, which was right here, but apparently isn't. I misremembered where that was, I guess. Oh, no, I'm not going to make my way back down there. It's fine. We managed to fill our spindle. Let's just self-heal. So, in Hollow Knight it's called Focus, which is fine, you know, self-focus, self-heal, that's good. But here in Silksong, it's called Binding, and I can't think of the term self-binding without thinking of something else. So I think I'm just going to call it generically self-healing. Let's get that nervous rock out of the way. We can hold down to look down, which is good, because we were about to jump onto the pile of spikes. Suddenly, a hailstorm of bullets. And Roger, it runs right over Nick the Brain. Well, that one's on me. Another frayed rosary string. And... come here. Little flying ant, buddy. The background shapes are starting to look less like the swirly geo rocks and more like skeleton pieces. And I don't hate that. I do think it's worth noting. There's like definitely skulls in there now. Brain just handed me, hey, you remember how Mil Muerte sat on a throne of skulls for like that whole season? It was a good season. If you've never seen Lucha Underground, a lot of it's available on YouTube. Here's another Weaver altar, I guess. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours and reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Oh, right. This whole space was built over, like, Weaver, thing. We're gonna learn more about that eventually, I suppose. For now, let's just find this and presumably gain a new skill. Bound the ancestral art Swift a Step. Hold RT to sprint at blinding speed beyond one's natural limits, chase down prey, and leap great distances. So here's our dash. Okay, you... Alright, so, all we have to do is press right trigger, and we begin running in the direction we're facing. We don't have to hit the analog stick at all. It's just we become an auto runner suddenly. And Hollow Knight does a rad mid-air leap. Just sort of launches herself into the air like a missile, does a gainer in mid-air, and then lands back running. It's rad, actually. Oh, that's how we're going to get over those longer gaps that we've been seeing that we didn't have the capability to get over, huh? Yeah, it's also going to help us get out of Samson's way when we try and go back and fight Samson. She is a fucking hunter. I love her so much. I never stopped. I never stopped loving her. I believed in her. All these whole 6 years, waited patiently again for her to return from the war. I really should have remade that PowerPoint that I made like 4 years ago. I had like done this like presentation. It'd be useless to do now, but this presentation about like how it's okay. It's the reason why I titled the first stream, It's Okay If It's Not Perfect. Because while Hollow Knight Classic is a hell of a legacy to live up to, and like I went into the history of like Hollow Knight versus the Hungry Knight Flash game and where it came from, and the like heaps of praise that was dropped at Hollow Knight's feet rightfully. And how maybe it's okay if Silksong doesn't live up to it 1000%, but it's not fucking embarrassing itself at all. Like, this is still rad. Did I miss the jump off? No, it's up here. Okay. Okay, let's just go ahead and rest here and... hell is your name again? Gribble? Grimble? Oh, you've left. Presumably to do some stealing somewhere. Let's, or did you just decide to go back into your... No. You have left. I bet you're in Bone Bottom. I bet if I went back to Bone Bottom, you would be there. I honestly think I like Silksong more than I like the first one, although that might just be that I haven't played the first one in so long. We've been playing it pretty consistently for the last year or so, because we got into this mode where we wanted to get really, really good at like we wanted to beat the Steel Heart run, right? Because as sort of a training regimen to get us good enough with the game that we felt comfortable doing randomizers, because that seemed really, really fun. And we didn't manage to do that either, on top of not beating Godhome. Alright, for real this time. Oh yeah, we can definitely get out of the way quick enough now. Okay, well, running into you doesn't help. So, I can do that better. I can do that better and not run directly into Samson's whole entire body. I never got home either, but I did really enjoy doing Steel Soul runs when I did them. It is fun. It's a lot. I'm trying to figure out how I want to construct this phrase. It not requires, I guess, but it encourages you to think differently about the way you are playing the game, because on the one hand, not being able to, go back and just start from where you died, because when you die, your run is over. If perhaps you are a person watching the VOD and you're unfamiliar with Steel Soul runs, that's what that is. But that could be looked at as a detriment. Here's the other thing about it, though. That means that you can equip the Fragile Heart and Fragile power charms, the ones that break on death, with absolutely no fucking downside. Those just live in your inventory. And so, it encourages thinking about your pathing through the game differently rather than taking the game's intended, golden path route, right? I have a feeling doing a Steel Soul run in this game is going to be incredibly hard. I'm not 100% sure about that. I've died, 40, 50 times by now or whatever. But I died a lot playing the original Hollow Knight 2 when I was first playing through it. I think it might just be a... I hate using this phrase, but I suppose it works in this particular context. It's just a matter of getting good, right? Okay. No, please don't run into me. Please do not run at me. I'm trying to deal enough damage that I can use my self-heal. There it is, and then I use the damn thrust instead. One day I'll get used to that. I'm going to try this one more time, and if I fail, I'm just going to write this off for the moment again, and come back when I have a little bit more, even better tools to handle this situation. I think my path in Hollow Knight was just to run the Mantis Kings and get that power first, since it was so useful for climbing. Yeah, same. Like, I had a path I was running, like, because I was, in addition to, like, trying to, like, think harder about the way the game didn't want me to play, I also was trying to optimize the route, right? By, like, I can go this way and grab this power, and that lets me get this grub, this grub, this grub, this grub, and then eventually come back around to, like, turn all of those grubs in at a useful time, and that'll give me enough to grab the lantern, which will let me go down into the thing to fight No Face, No Name, and, you know, just the whole line. The Fragile Charms were, like, my first big ticket items on the list, though, because, again, just no downside, and having that extra, like, 1.5 hit of damage every time you attack, or whatever it is, I found it incredibly useful. I'm pretty sure I ran the other way, but... Well... Alright. Okay, just have to watch the wind-ups a little better to tell the difference between your jumping and your swinging. This is completely doable. I also need to not run directly into your body, like I did just there. Most definitely, it's a matter of getting good. It's just some of the boss encounters require you to get real good, and then you have one life, and then you're... Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. I agree with you that it is nerve-wracking. Ow. Okay. No, that's fine. Okay, a little slow on that. I'm gonna be quieter than usual while I do this fight, because I think maybe the, I think maybe the pressure of speaking is going to get to me, trying to split my attention between that and actually doing the fighting. So I'll tell you what, I'll try and do one more fight without speaking much, and then I actually will just call that. Call it good and come back later. I think this is not outside of my ability. It could have been if I had not gotten myself over on that far right side, I don't think. If I sort of kite the sort of kite Samson. No, I said I was going to stop, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to go get my cocoon back real quick, but I'm not going to do that fight again. I think that if I led Samson over to the left more, even like getting them trapped in this little narrow passage, that probably would have done a lot better. But I will come back to that later. What's the next thing we can do? So looking at deep docks, there's... I don't know if there's a space we can go over to the upper right, although I guess that is, like, logically the next place we can go. Or I guess we could go back because there's definitely a couple of spaces we can get to now that we have our hunters run. You've got more strength than me. I'm really bad at just ram my head against the fight until I win. Listen, it's not that I am immune to that. I'm absolutely not. Especially if I'm playing something that just is like for me on my own time. In fact, if I were just playing this without an audience, I would probably stop. I would just like keep going against Samson until I got there. Because honestly, I could probably do it in like 2 or 3 more tries. But the idea that I am going to be sitting here and this being sort of an entertainment product, the stream. The idea that I'm going to be subjecting my audience to the same fight for an extended period of time gives me the hives just a little bit. I would like to give you, the viewer at home, a bit of a break, and that's better for me also. It's not healthy for me to just keep crashing against the same boss over and over again, no matter how much the sort of internals want me to. I'm bad to just ram my head against the fight until I always win, but I always win. I do believe it. Yeah, let's go to that upper right and see what we can do there. And then the next time we hit a... It's not there, the word. Bell Garden. Not garden. Bell Station. The next time we hit a Bell Station, we'll go back and look at a couple of places that we can do our cool sweep flips over. Actually, is there anything all the way to the left of this? Well, we confirm. That's the switch we hit to make this raise up already. So, okay. I think we can flip our way up to that upper platform, and then we can hear whatever is making those quite grub-like noises. Oh, it's a flea. There's a flea stuck up there. That's what that is. Oh, so they sort of sound like grubs on purpose, because they're kind of fulfilling that same gameplay role. There we are. Okay, well... we did get it, and then fell off. I can do that a little better. Can we, like, wall kick off the wall? Is that what it wants? Because there's not enough room there to let us get up another running start on that tiny, tiny platform. No, I think we can just get over to that secondary platform with a regular jump once we act. I know my left and my right most of the time. Need to jump a little bit further forward, I think. Off of that gilded platform. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Oh, there is an air dash component to that. Okay. Actually, then I don't need to do all of that, do I? I can just air dash. Yep. Still adorable. I should go back and check on the flea circus. It is a flea circus, isn't it? No, it's not a circus. It's just an encampment. Alright. We'll just clear you out of the way. And I'm about to get hit by that nervous rock, huh? Yep. Alright, let's explode that. And open that clear pathway. Goes back over here where we were before, I guess? Yeah. And there's a bench right there that I think we haven't accessed yet. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh no, we have accessed it, apparently, because it's open. Oh no, we haven't, because it's not on our map. But it should be. No, we must have paid for it, because we pay for those ones with the belt platform next to them. Why isn't it on the map? It's an interesting question, one I don't know the answer to at the moment. Alright, so the Hunter's Run doesn't function as a wall jump, so that area is still out of our reach. What's over this way? Ow! Okay. Over this way is death. It's death over this way, especially if you ignore the devil ant on the floor and just keep getting hit. Where's that? Okay, we can't get through there either because there's a gate in the way. What's that other space that we haven't got to? The one that's dotted, filled in. That's where the lava was. And I bet we can get over that platform now that we have our Hunter's Jump, which is what I'm going to continue calling it, I guess. So let's go down and try that out. If you could just... Sir? Ma'am. Non-binary bug, if you could. Thank you. Oh, let's just... yeah, run across that whole thing. Pardon me, I'm about to sneeze. There we go. At least it came out this time.
Hey!
Make sure we didn't... no, we didn't miss it. Just a little bit further this way, and then down and back to the right. Oh, no, this isn't the way I thought it was. No, the way I wanted to go was further down. This is where the gate's locked off, and there's clearly a person chanting behind it. Is that a globe back there? No, it doesn't look like a globe. I think it's just it's a ball inside of a bracket that looks like a globe of the Earth, but I think it's just a ball of some other description. How many rosary beads do we have right now? A fuck ton? A middling? 166? That's probably enough to go get that last thing from the Forge Daughter that she was selling, the crafting kit. No, it sure isn't. It's 180. Alright. I'll come back for it. Oh, hang on. This is a bell that we can hit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? No. Okay. I remembered the thing that was written down in that sort of side room about the tolling of a number of bells, and I was wondering if that did anything there, but apparently not. Oh yeah. Okay, well, we did manage to jump over it, and cruelly, there is a massive fuck-off lock in the way. A heavy door chained with a simple padlock. Well, we know where to fix that. We just need to go buy that simple key from Heb back in Bone Bottom. I mean, I say just. It's 500 rosary. We're not even a quarter of the way there. I might do that on my own time tomorrow to sort of sate my wanting to play Silksong during the day lust. Or not during the day. I'll be at work during the day. Work's going well, by the way. I don't have much to say about it beyond that. We're still training. That's a thing. But I don't hate the work, and, you know. It's nice to have that kind of structure, I think. That's something that we were missing, kind of just living the way we were living. In hell are we going? let's get back to the map, because I sort of lost the plot on where we were. So down at the bottom of the deep docks, there's a door that we can't get open. Over to the right of the deep docks, there's a gate we can't get open. And a big thing with a big fuck-off lock that we can't get open. There's a bunch of ways that we can go up. From the Marrow. Or actually, if we go back to Moss Grotto, if we go back to Bone Bottom, go up the elevator, and then go back to the left of the way that I got to last time by doing pogo jumps off of some bugs. I did it once, got murdered by acid spitting bug, and then stopped. But now that I have the Hunter's Run, I can just air dash my way across there, and it would be much easier, and we can just see what's that way. Or I could go try and kill Samson again. I'll try it once. I'll try it once on the way, and if I don't get it after one, we'll go and back to Bone Bottom and try that path. There we go. This is my new shit, I think. Just like jump and flip. This is gonna be my new a la carte backwards dash, where it's just how I move throughout the game now, like I did in Symphony of the Night. Is it here? Vertically from here, yes. Well, not there. You stop it. Further up. Further up and further in. God, it's been forever since I read those books. I was about to say I should go back and reread them, but I feel certain that I would feel differently about them now. The Narnia Chronicles. Okay, I think this works. I mean, for a given value, it works. Hey, there we go. Oh, you were also one of the ants, and you just had a massive bone skull headpiece. Bone skull headpiece. Alright, but that's you done and dusted. Let's see what else is over here. Oh, alright, let's heal before we try and do this, because we're probably about to do a bouncy diagonal dash platforming challenge. Oh, no, just the one. Hunter's March. So, notably, this is another very green area like Moss Hollow is, but the floor is covered in ants, and so are the walls have little ant trails going on them. Here's the thing about me, I dislike ants quite a lot. And at the size that Silksong has been presenting them, they've been fine because I've been able to read them as monsters and also have the capability to attack them. These ones are little, and it appears that they're just part of the background, and that is less good for me. We'll see how that plays out. I did just die, but it's fine unless Samson respawns. That'd be a hell of a thing. Because I don't think. Pardon me, yawning. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, it'll be fine. And even if it wasn't, I would still persevere, I think. Do I want to tell that story? I think the Trauma CW. I don't think I want to tell that story, though. I have a history with ants. We'll go with in food. That has made me averse to them. I will not be more specific. Ow, okay. Oh, here's another clue. Hey, that's 3 of them out of 5. So we, well, oh, you're gonna start me on this side of them. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. The air dash fixes that problem, actually. Ow, okay. Alright, let's hop up this way. I said, let's hop up this way. No. There we are. There we go, like this. Like this and like that. Oh, uh-huh. Okay. Oh, you also have a diagonal slash. That's fun. I'm glad that you also have mastered this technique. Let us discuss the finer points of the diagonal slash. No, you're gonna try and attack the shit out of me instead? Oh, alright. Oh, and you can block. Proud of you. This is actually a really fun fight to do. I'm actually very much enjoying this battle encounter. It helps, I think, that I did just get done before stream playing, like, a few rounds of Guilty Gear. So the brain was already kind of set up for some 1v1 combat. Ooh, you can throw things. I'm not excited that you can throw things. I would rather you didn't. There we go. Kind of sounds like Donald Duck. down here? Besides, like, this ant that, you know, sort of blocking that very small platform. Oh, another one of the 1v1s. Ooh, okay. Legitimately, that feels like playing a fighting game, like a Street Fighter or a Guilty Gear, and I enjoy that immensely. It's 10:57? It's 10:57. I'm just going to call the stream here rather than fight my way back to that for the next, like, 3 minutes before I would presumably quit. So, thank you very much for joining me. I have been Remy. Me and my spouse September stream on this channel, and hope to do so more regularly. Aspirationally, the next stream is going to be Thursday. I'm going to be playing more of this. It's going to be me playing this on the stream for a while until I beat it, presumably. And what else? I guess like, share, and subscribe. If you want to get at us on social media, we're on Mastodon. We're at Eternal September at thick.horse. And is there anything else? Yeah. Thanks for coming in. Thanks to you, Fox, chatting with me while we're playing. Thanks to anyone watching this VOD. Appreciate you spending some time with us today. And catch you later. Love you. Stay safe.